Chapter 4, A New Friend. Precious enjoyed noticing the flowers as she walked up the wooded mountain path to Cracked Egg's house. She loved to listen to the birds singing. A frog hopped across the path. The sun was warm on her white shell. A turtle was slowly plowing its way along the side of the road. Grasshoppers leapt out of the way ahead of her little feet. The clouds were big and white and billowy. The sky was vast and clear blue. Everything was glorious. "Hi," said a soft voice. Precious looked around her and saw no one. "Hi," said the voice again. "Hello?" asked Precious with confusion, because there was no one there and not even a place for someone to be hiding. "Who are you? Where are you?" she asked. "Down here," said the voice. "Hi, I'm Patience. What's your name?" Precious looked down and only saw the hopping grasshoppers and the trudging turtle. The turtle stopped and looked up at her. "Hi," she said. "You are a turtle," said Precious in great surprise. "Yes, I am. I'm Patience. Hi," said the turtle. "You are a turtle and you can talk?" Precious couldn't believe a turtle could talk. She wondered if someone was playing a trick on her and looked all around, but no one else was there. "Yes," laughed Patience, "I'm a turtle and I can talk." "But you're an egg and you can talk." "Of course I can," said Precious. "Well, of course, I can too," said Patience. "Well, it's a beautiful day," said Precious. "Yes, it is," said Patience. "My name is Precious, and I'm going to see my friend Cracked Egg," said Precious. "I know Cracked Egg. Can I walk with you?" asked Patience. "Of course," said Precious, now curious about her new friend. As they walked, they talked. "I don't usually see turtles climbing up steep mountain paths," said Precious cautiously because she didn't want to pry. "I usually see turtles down at the lake, but I don't even see any water around here. Aren't you a long way from home?" she asked with concern. Patience seemed glad to answer the questions and to tell her story. "I used to live with my family at the lake in Eggland Park. In fact, my name was Mary Lee. I'll tell you why I changed my name to Patience. When I was little, I swam in the lake every day with my brothers and sisters. We spent sunny days sitting on logs and on the lake shore, and those were happy times. One day, I was swimming out in the deep water, and all of a sudden something big and dark scooped me up and carried me high into the sky." Precious froze for a moment in alarm. "The Great Shadow," she thought, but she didn't interrupt Patience's story. Patience continued on. "I was going unbelievably fast through the air, and I could see my lake disappearing in the distance as I traveled further and further away. Then I was dropped into a prickly nest of pecking birds. They poked and poked at me with sharp beaks, and I hid inside my shell. One of the birds shoved me out of the nest, and I fell down from what I then realized was a very tall tree. I hit the rocks below and bounced from rock to rock, rolling so fast I was terribly dizzy. It was awful. Thank goodness for my hard shell. Finally, when I came to a stop, I realized that I wasn't anywhere near my home, or my lake, or my brothers and sisters. I didn't know what to do or where to go. I was very frightened." "Oh my!" exclaimed Precious, who was horrified at what Patience had had to endure. "It took me a long time to come out of my shell. Finally, I decided to just start out walking and hope I'd find my way home. But I was in a great big woods with rocks and cliffs and high tangled brush. I was used to swimming in water and had only ever walked a little bit along the shore. Long walks were not my thing. My shell, which protects me and is no problem if I'm swimming, was a big nuisance when I was trying to walk all the way back home. I was clumsy and stumbled and fell and rolled and tipped over again and again. It was very frustrating. I'd get so mad at myself, I'd yell, "Mary Lee, you are so clumsy, you are stupid." I didn't get anywhere very fast, and I spent days crying in fear and anger. Finally, I realized that I had to get myself together. I was in a big predicament, and if I was to survive, I had to do something different. Most of all, I had to be patient. I made a resolution, and I tried not to get frustrated or mad. So to keep my promise to myself, I gave myself a new name, Patience. From then on, with each step, I would say my name kindly and gently. Patience, I would say. Go slowly and surely. Patience, you're doing okay. Patience. Patience. Little by little, I made it through the woods and found a path, and then a road. Little by little, I'd been coming down the road. It has taken me a long time. I've never made it back to the lake in Egland Park yet, but I will. I got to Cracked Egg's house, and he puts out pieces of lettuce and fruit for me in his garden. I spent a few months now in his yard. Today, I was heading on to Eggland, but now I met you, and you're going to Cracked Eggs. This is a wonderful coincidence. So maybe I can go to Eggland with you after your visit. I'm happy to have you go back to Eggland with me. It really isn't so far, and I can show you the way. We can go together to Egland Park and to your lake. Precious was excited to think that Patience would finally get back home. Wow, I'm so relieved. I'll finally see my family again. Let's go to Cracked Egg and tell him, laughed Precious. Now she had two great stories to tell Cracked Egg.